Good evening. We bring you the latest in the world of sports. I'm Paulo Del Rosario.
We give you the conversations you want to hear from your favorite icons and athletes. I'm Dip Dipianco. In tonight's game plan, we'll catch up with the top team in the PBA Philippine Cup, the San Miguel Beermen.
We'll also break down the latest trade rumors circling around the NBA's biggest superstars. Buckle up, sports fans. Let's get in the game. The journey continues for the San Miguel Beermen in the PBA Philippine Cup after taking the lead at number 1 in the standings. San Miguel got their 4th straight win at the expense of TNT, 115-99. Jericho Cruz finished with a career-high 30 points, while 6-time MVP Jumar Fajardo put up a double-double of 30 points and 16 rebounds. Now, with that victory, San Miguel's record improves to 7-1. Let's hear more from the top team in the league. Joining us now are Mo Tautua, Simon Enciso, and Robbie Herndon. Gentlemen, welcome to the game. Please, we agreed. No cursing today. You're gonna mind dip my partner, and everything is going to be all right. Okay, so first of all, I want to ask you, Mo, because now top of the standings, San Miguel looked like a powerhouse again. It has been a couple of lean years in terms of the Philippine Cup. You arrived right after the last championship for San Miguel in the Philippine Cup. How more confident do you feel right now about your team's chances based on what you've seen in the elimination so far, Mo?
I mean, just watching our team, we're able to gel together better this conference, and I'm just watching us, and we just look better. We look better as a team. We're playing together, and I feel like that in itself is the reason why San Miguel was successful before. It was them playing as a team, and just watching us do that now just gives us more confidence. I mean, we got the pieces now. We just got to make sure we all play together.
All right, Simon, I got the chance to cover your game last night. You played well, scored 16 points in that win. And what was your mindset heading to that one? Of course, that was one of your best games so far in the Philippine Cup.
I think just going into the game, we knew it was a big game, and to win would get us back on top to that number 1 spot. So just try to be aggressive, and like Mo said, just play to our advantages and play as a team, and really try to execute our game plan. I think, everybody came out with the right type of mindset and energy, and, luckily we came out with the victory.
Of course, you faced TNT Tropangigan. We all know that Mikey Williams is a big part of that team, but you limited him to his performance yesterday. Did you zone in on Mikey just to limit him, of course, with his scoring? Was he your focus last night?
I mean, yeah, obviously that's the focus of, our team, especially going against Talking Tex. Mikey is a huge part of what they do. And, I think I was just lucky enough to catch him on a bad night. But, he's a great player. He's one of my brothers as well. So, I know he's going to come back stronger. So we're just going to keep on getting back into that gym and get ready for the next one.
Yeah, it's really tough to stop a guy like Mikey, and kudos to you for being one of the guys primarily to do that. Rob, I know that you're one of the newest guys here, so I'm going to ask you some of the harder questions. When you look at a guy like Simon, did you think that he could lock down a Mikey Williams the way that he did?
Actually, yes, I did. Simon, me and Simon and Mikey, actually, we went and played one-on-one. We've done it a couple of times, us three. We go to the gym over here in BGC and get some one-on-ones in. And, Simon's always the hardest one to score on out of everybody. So it wasn't really surprising. We just, I was just in the 0 all night. I'm like, what you can do. You can play defense and lock him up. So, I was that extra little motivation in the back of his head all throughout the game, telling him to stay locked in. And, after each quarter, I was just saying, one more quarter. You got one more quarter of staying locked in. And he was doing a good job, and he locked in all night. So I wasn't surprised.
Rob, Mo mentioned that this team is now playing like a team, looking as scary as they did when they were winning championships. How does that culture feel like, being part of it right now? Always on the outside looking in, and then now being a part of this group.
Yeah, I mean, I think I joined the team a day before their first game, so everything was like fast tracked for me. But they've made it super easy. They're all welcoming, and I think being friends with them off the court also helped. But yeah, like Mo said, just everyone's playing together, and it seems like everybody has the same goal and same mission in mind, and that's to win a championship. And I think because everyone's playing together, it's making everybody look good. Each and every night, if somebody new with like a high score or something like this, you don't know who it's going to be. So, it's really fun to play with a team where everybody's just on the same goal, same mission.
All right, let's go back to Mo. Mo, you were out for a couple of games, of course. Just want to ask you first, how are you feeling right now in terms of your performance back on the court?
Well, that was my first time running was last night, and so I mean, to be honest, I'm just happy to be back out there. I've been in bed for about a week and some change, and it hurts to just sit there and just lay down. So being out there, being able to run and run with my guys, run with the team again, it felt good, and I was happy to be out.
All right, of course, you're coming off the bench usually for the Beermen. How do you stay ready for moments like when you played against Magnolia, you scored 19 points off the bench? How do you stay ready for moments like that?
If you ever watch Coach Leo, he kind of surprises you when it's time to be subbed in, So what you got to do is just stay mentally locked in the whole time and stay as warm as you can. And just at any point, you're going to be put in. So you just got to be ready always.
Simon, Jericho mentioned in an interview recently that San Miguel in that game against TNT basically played playoff basketball. Are you guys already in that mindset that every game is a must-win, especially going into your next game where you're playing one of the hotter teams in the league in the Blackwater Bossing?
We've always had that mindset. I think it was just getting, the new guys like me, Robbie, Mo, Jericho, getting our rhythm and really getting to know everybody and playing with each other and just building that chemistry. And I think we're taking the right steps to doing that. I still think that we can be much better, even with the showing that we did last night. I think we still had a couple of lapses where we could have been a lot better. And that's our motivation. We're just trying to be better each and every day.
I can't wait to see how far you guys can go.
Right.
But you know what? Enough of the PBA for the meantime. Because Dip, you know what? We're making these guys GMs to see what they can get for a Kevin Durant if ever or not they're going to accept it. So we'll see what happens. But that comes, Dip.
Yep. We're going to talk to them after this. But after the break, we'll talk about the latest trades and proposals going around the NBA rumor mill. Where will Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving land this offseason? Stay tuned. You're watching The Game. Welcome back to the game. We may be in the NBA offseason, but the league has been on the edge of their seats waiting for the two most valuable trade assets in recent history, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Still joining us to go through a couple of mock trades and proposals are San Miguel Beermen, Mo Tautua, Simon Enciso, and Robbie Herndon.
All right,
Welcome back, guys.
So off the bat, I just want to clarify a couple of things. First of all, these are just mock trades. Second, Mo is upset that no one stays in their place. They want to leave, they want to move. Mo, do you think that should change? That some players should just be happy where they are and try and build legacies there instead?
I mean, to me, that should be how it's done. Like kind of earn your keep and don't build something around yourself to make it not fun to watch. I mean, they do it and I understand why, but at the end of the day, I feel like you build a team and you grow it. I mean,
yeah,
it's one's better than the other, so you gotta, to me, there's more pride in growing your team.
I get you. So, speaking of moving places and moving loyalties, we have two Bay Area guys here in Simon and Robbie. And Simon is still a Warriors fan. Robbie has now moved his allegiance to LA, and Simon takes offense to that. With that in mind, let's move on to a couple of trades first for Kevin Durant, because one of them involves the Warriors dip.
Yeah.
Let's start off with that trade in particular. All right, so when you look at we're going to look at the proposed trade here, wherein Kevin Durant will move to the Golden State Warriors. And I want to ask Simon first, do the Warriors even want this? And in this proposed trade is Wiggins, Poole, Kuminga, and Moody, plus unprotected picks for a Kevin Durant. Do you mortgage your future for that, Simon?
I actually was talking about this with Chris Ross on our team, and he was saying that he would trade all of those guys to get KD back, and it'd be scary.
Wow.
But I don't know. For me, like, I've grown to like these players. Like Jordan Poole. I actually watch Jordan Poole highlights now because of what he did this year, and I like Jonathan Kuminga. I mean, our Steph Curry said that. He was listing like these guys are going to be all-stars. He's going to be a defensive player. He's going to be the next MVP. Like, I mean, we have a young, great core, and I think that we try to keep that and build around that. So I don't know if I would take that trade.
You see, that's what
But
Mo
if you
is
ask
saying,
Chris
loyalty.
Ross, he would take that trade.
Chris Ross would take it. You wouldn't. All right, so we have a trade here for the Lakers. Dip is going to run us through it.
Right, so we have here, of course, we're going to talk to Robbie now, of course, being a Kyrie Irving fan himself. How about Irving to the Lakers? What do you think about this, Robbie?
Oh yeah, this is a no-brainer.
Wow.
This is all day, every day, Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week. There's not one day on earth that I'm not doing that trade. And Kyrie can miss half the season if he wants. He can miss more than half the season. We still doing that trade.
That's an interesting point, Robbie, because a lot of people are saying, are you happy with missing half the season and then missing a full one of Westbrook? Because that's a lot of money not being used for a big-time player.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with it. Kyrie's my favorite basketball player ever.
I think Robbie just wants to get rid of Westbrook at this point.
I think Kyrie's the best basketball player I've ever seen. So yeah, he could join. He could do what he wants to do if he's hungry during the game and doesn't feel like going. He can go eat and have dinner wherever he wants. I'm good with it.
Oh, man.
Bring him to the Lakers.
We're talking about loyalty. Maybe we should all ask Robbie what the definition is, because he's so loyal.
He's so loyal to Kyrie. So we have another trade here. We have another trade here. Durant to the Timberwolves. This is interesting because they already made a big trade for Rudy Gobert. But then what if you move a Kevin Durant for a Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edward plus other picks, if ever, for compensation? So I'm going to ask Simon here your opinion on this, because you already have arguably the best defensive player in the entire league. Now you're going to add in the most talented offensive player in the league in Kevin Durant. Would you make that trade if you're the Wolves?
I
I mean, after Anthony Edwards and Carl, who do they have?
That's a good
Like, they're just
question,
gonna-
but they're gonna have Kevin
You know what I
Durant
mean?
though,
They're gonna have Kevin Durant
and
but,
D'Lo.
You know, not one. Like even you could ask LeBron. You could tell LeBron that like LeBron knows like you can't just win with one person. You're gonna have to have some people that's gonna help out. And I feel like Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns are huge pieces to that team.
How about
But
you,
you are
Rob?
getting Kevin Durant.
Yeah, absolutely. You're getting Kevin Durant, so you got to think twice about it. How about you, Rob? You look at this trade, and is it a straight up no, or is it something that you're gonna have to sleep on because the prospect of having Durant on your team is too much not to take?
No, if I'm the Timberwolves, I'm not gonna trade Carl and Anthony for him because Carl and Anthony, they're both young and they're only gonna get better. And if you, like Simon said, if you just get Kevin Durant, who's already, 34, 35?
Yeah.
I mean, he's just going to be there by himself, really. And I don't see them being able to beat Lakers, Warriors, Giannis and the Bucks. So it'd be a lose for the Wolves.
Mo, is Kevin Durant moving a done deal in your mind, or should he just stay? Should he just stay and build that legacy that you want, that you say that should be created by these big guys, by these big stars in Brooklyn?
Talk to him, Mo.
I think he should stay there, man. One, he looks really cool in the black jersey, and I think that's why he should. Like that alone is a good enough reason for him to stay there. Just how he looks inside of his jersey, that's reason enough for him to stay over there. And I mean, that's all I need to say, really. 'Cause he just looks cool over there, you know.
We can also ask Mo. I mean, as a big man, of course, we heard, of course, the trade happened already. I'm going to put my partner in the spot, of course, as a Utah Jazz fan.
Yeah, that's me.
Are you happy with the Gobert trade?
The Gobert trade, you know what? They threw so much at him. It had to be made. The Jazz couldn't say no. It's a Godfather offer. It's an offer they couldn't refuse. So, I mean, that's how it all happened. But can I just say, I have to go back to this. Mo's description of KD staying in Brooklyn because the jersey looked good is probably the best amount of analysis that we've had here on the show in quite some time. Gentlemen, really, thank you very much for coming on the show. Mo, Simon, Robbie, we love having you over. Hopefully next time we can have you here in the studio, and let's see if we can break some chairs. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having you guys. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
All right, so after the break, we'll have more of the latest in today's sports. Stay tuned. You're watching The Game. Welcome back to the game. The last time we saw them on the volleyball court, the Petro Gazz Angels were on the brink of winning it all in the Premier Volleyball League. This upcoming conference, they're looking to make another epic run with the brand new format. Now let's get to know the Angels a little more in this latest edition of PTS.
Another day, another vlog. Welcome to BTS Behind the Scenes with your favorite team. Samahan ninyo ko ngayong araw at makikulit sa Petro Gazz Angels. Tara, mag-hi kayo, dali!
Hi!
Ay nako, besties. Alam ko namang curious kayo sa mga ginagawa ng favorite players nyo. Kaya tara na, ambush natin sila. Ate Bang,
Yes, sis.
may tanong ako sa'yo. Ano yung favorite beauty routine mo ngayon?
Matulog.
Matulog, tama. Beauty rest. Sa tingin mo ba sa teammates mo ganun din? Beauty rest lang. So kapag tinanong ko sa'yo, after training, kung buffet or tulog, ano yung pipiliin mo?
Buffet.
Buffet pa rin. Actually, yung ibang team tulog daw. Depende daw kung 6 to 9 yung training.
Masiba pala.
Oo. At saka meron din ako isa pang tanong. Kung makakapagpili ka, podium finish or PVL championships?
Podium finish.
Bakit podium finish?
Iba pa rin pag nag-ano, di ba? Iba yung finals appearance sa champion ka talaga.
Totoo. At saka, dahil muntikan nyo nang masungkit yung corona, nandun na kayo. Ano sa tingin niyo yung mga adjustments, minor man or major, to get that crown for this season?
Siguro nung last PBL, naubos na rin kami. Kapos na din kami. And tuloy-tuloy yung game since semis to finals, di ba? Wala na kaming time na. So, no time na sa buhat, di na kami naka-extra. So, yun, compare sa nakalaban namin, medyo na sila, parang naka-rest, naka-adjust pa sa mga pwedeng gawin sa fight.
So sa tingin mo, ang key ng Petro Gazz Angels ngayon ay recharge. Kumbaga recharge, reset, rest, para talagang bumalik yung energy,
Yes.
yung apoy ng laro nyo. Walang sino man kundi ang Lady Beast 05. Ayan.
Yung Lady Beast. Ang kulit ko eh. Dapat,
Baby Beast.
so anyways,
Ayan. Ate Gretch, excited ka na ba sa season na to?
Super excited kasi syempre may makakalaban kami, 'di ba, na from ibang
Foreign teams.
Oo, so sis, hindi ko alam kung masasalo ko yung bola niya, pero hindi. Kasi 'di ba, experience din 'yan sa amin.
Oo. Siyempre, kung sa akin, sa English spokening skills ko, para sa mga foreign teams, kayo siyempre mag-up yung bar nung nyo, skills nyo, di ba?
Oo.
So, ano yung ginawa ng Petro Gazz para talagang ma-step up yung game?
Actually, parating sinasabi sa amin ni Coach Jerry, Coach Arnold, lahat ng coaching staff na hindi mo naman kailangan talagang super galingan. Parang kasi mas mapapressure ka.
Siyempre.
So, parang relax lang, do your thing, and everything will follow.
welcome to our vlog.
Ayan, kasama ko si Ate Rem. Ate Rem, ano yung na-miss mo sa volleyball ngayon na magbe-PVL na ulit?
Syempre, ngayon nakaka-miss ulit na magkaroon ng crowd. Kasi, di ba, last time, for how many years, bumalik ulit yung crowd. So ngayon, mas nakaka-excite na maglaro ulit kasi maraming nag-expect na mga fans. Tsaka, syempre kami rin, parang excited din makabalik sa paglalaro para, para maipakita yung lahat ng in-ensayo namin and also yung makapag-share din and makapagbigay din ng motivation sa ibang tao.
Alam mo, naalala mo nung finals, tapos nasa MOA tayo, tapos yung sigaw ng mga tao talagang nakakabingis. Parang talagang yun yung nakakamotivate, no, sa isang team, yung naririnig mo yung cheer ng crowd, na natatanggal talaga yung pagod.
Kasi grabe yung inantay din and yung patience din ng tao para makabalik nga yung crowd nga, yung audience, para makanood sila sa mga arena. So parang sa amin, it's a great inspiration and also motivation kasi kita namin yung effort and also yung nag-take time pumila, take time gumastos, lalo yung mga galing pang probinsya. So sa amin talaga, yung factor na mas galingan namin para kumaga parang deserve and also, alam mo yun, parang sulit yung pagod ng bawat isa.
Yes, deserve no talaga ng fans, and talagang masasabi natin na the fans are a big part of PBL. Last but not the least, yung message nyo sa fans, yun na talagang hindi binitawan yung Petro Gazz Angels sa simula hanggang dulo.
Thank you sa pag-support. Though di kami nag-champion, pero this time itatry ulit namin.
O kaya talagang ma-excite yung mga fans. Ano yung message mo sa kanila? Yung talagang ever since, talagang solid Petro Gazz at heart.
Thank you po kasi manalo man o matalo, andyan pa rin kayo sa amin. Yun lang.
Ang tawag doon, loyalty and commitment. Ayan. Ayan, mag-bye na tayo sa vlog natin. Bye! Ayan. Thank you for watching BTS here on
The Game!
Petro Gazz Journey
Beyond!
Bye! Woo!
Thank you for joining us. I am Dip Yanko.
And that was Alexis Kinsay for BTS at the Petro Gazz Angels. I'm Paulo Del Rosario. This has been The Game.